Morning you guys, it's Karen and I have got a Deciem haul for you. I bought quite a few things, put in an order just kind of on a whim. There was a few things that I was missing having in my routine. So I'll just grab them and go through them. I'll go for the only non-ordinary product first, which is this. Probably not a surprise, but it's the Hylamide C25. So this is the Ethylated Ascorbic Acid. I just love this. I love how it feels, really love how it feels. Most vitamin C's cause me some kind of irritation, and I have never found any benefit from the vitamin C, you know, the ascorbic acid, straight ascorbic acids that I've used. But when I use this, my skin always feels lovely, and whether or not there's been any long-term benefits or not, I don't know, but I just really enjoy using it. It feels lovely, and I think it's a great ingredient, ethylated ascorbic acid. So I do have, I've got a vitamin C from Geek and Gorgeous that I'll talk about in that haul, and I've got one other, I've got a little sample from Drunk Elephant, and I am enjoying that one, I have to say, but this is still my favourite, so love that. I'm going to keep that in the box actually. So on to the things from The Ordinary. I repurchased this. This is the Natural Moisturising Factors, and I bought the jumbo size. I'm really glad they do this size. It's much better. This is 100ml. I just like this as a night cream. It just does what it says, you know, it really does moisturise your skin. It makes it feel kind of plump, and I don't know why I didn't used to like it. I feel like maybe I got a bad tube, or maybe they changed the formula, I don't know, and I don't know how I ended up getting another bottle. I might have got it when I went to the Deciem event and got it in a gift bag, maybe, I don't know, but I've totally changed my mind about this and I really do enjoy it. And I said I use it as a night cream. And then this is one that I wanted to see if my opinion has changed. I've already used it actually, and it's the Pycnogenol. 5%, and the reason I wanted to try this again is the reason I didn't like it before was I didn't like the smell at all, and I did still use it and I just didn't see any massive changes, but there's so many good reviews on this and I thought, let me give it another go. So I've used it. I actually used you know, when you paint on your face mask, I actually used one of those type of brushes to apply it so that I didn't have to have it on my hands, and I couldn't really smell it then, so it was definitely a much better way to apply it for me, because this is an orange colour as well and it does kind of stain your skin. So I've only used it a couple of nights, but I need to use it a little bit more and see what I think. Let me know if anybody is still using this and loving it. I mean, it must be, because it's still for sale on their website, still got great reviews going on, you know. I bought the Matrixyl 10% plus Hyaluronic Acid. This is a repurchase, a many time repurchase for me, because it is my favourite form of peptides. I do like the Hylamide Sub-Q Skin. I thought the Buffet was okay, but this one is my favourite. This one just feels the nicest to use. So love that. I bought the Resveratrol and Ferrulic acid to use in the morning. This is just one of those things that I treat myself to now and then. You know, I love the idea of the ingredients. I love how this feels. It's a little bit warming on the skin. This is one I like to use if I've got any, like the Australian Gold SPF, that make my skin feel slightly tight. If I use the Resveratrol and Ferrulic acid underneath it, it seems to solve that problem. But even using it under any of the other ones, it just sits really well under makeup, even though it's like got that kind of oily feel, you know. I just love the feeling of that, so I'm looking forward to using that. The final product I bought is this Amino Acids plus B5. This is a product that I repurchased a couple of times, and I used this when I was using the Ordinary SPF, because the Ordinary SPF is good, but it also makes my skin feel quite tight. But as soon as I put this underneath it, it didn't feel tight again. So it's just one of those that I know really boosts the hydration. B5 is a nice soothing ingredient to have in there. Really enjoy that. So that's everything that I bought from The Ordinary, is it? Yeah, that's everything that I bought from The Ordinary. So that was kind of a haul, and they're my favourites as well, because I think the only one that was not a repurchase, the only one that was not a repurchase was the Pycnogenol, and that's for me to try again and see what I think. You know, everything else was a repurchase because of how much I love it. So I hope that you enjoyed that. Let me know if you are still or what you are still loving from Deciem. What are you still buying, you know, years later? I'll list all of my makeup, etc. in the description, and I'll speak to you again soon.